Hey traders, TG Watkins here. It's January 15th when I'm recording this. Hope you guys are having a great day today because the market was up huge based on CPI and took a chance yesterday. So the day before CPI on Tuesday, so this is Wednesday when I'm recording this, I put on a pretty big trade, a call debit spread going into tomorrow or today for basically the CPI. But the market really did set up and I saw a lot of things out there in the market overall. I saw a lot of tickers, I saw a lot of setups, I saw a lot of indices setting up, and basically Brett was telling me that we were pretty much at the low. And I felt like the CPI was going to be a trigger because we kind of saw a little bit of an example with PPI, and I figured that PPI it wasn't anything too astonishing. So it didn't really look like, CPI was going to be far off from whatever PPI was doing. So let me show you what this setup looked like. I took some screenshots. So this is the trade alert that I put out to the subscribers, the Moxie subscribers, yesterday. You can see here in the morning, because that's when we finally got that pullback. I'm on the West Coast time. And so basically I said this is a call debit spread for SPX tomorrow. It's a 1 DTE. And I said this is only going to work if we get a strong reaction for CPI, so size accordingly just in case. And yeah, basically it was a 58.80. We bought the 58.80, we sold the 59.20, and I did this because I kind of thought that the market was going to go to 5,900. We way blew past that. Basically, the market moved so far that it did what I thought it was going to take 2 days in 1 day. So we bought this at 750, and what you can see here is this is the spread. So you can see actually the spread up here on Thinkorswim, and we bought it at 750 and let it kind of go up there, see where this thing kind of wanted to wiggle around, and we sold it for 38.50, basically 38.50. I'll show you in the next slide. That was a 412% gain on this thing, and basically that was a nice overnight type situation. And so if we look, let's see, I think it's this other one here. So you can see in through here, this was the other side of it. This was the exit, and that was today, 10:30. So basically a 24-hour trade. We made 412%, and as I said, I sized up pretty nicely. Yeah, that was really, really great for us. And as far as the market goes, in addition to everything else that I was seeing out there for the market and everything else, we really did come here on the 15-minute time frame, and we held the 15-minute 50 pretty nicely. So we were seeing some really good stuff, and you can see here market jumped up. We let it flag for a little bit. I just decided to get out because it was a spread. It basically got maxed out there, even though the market went higher. So let's kind of take a look at that and show you what that looks like. If you come over here, yeah, you can see the market went a little bit higher and then rolled over, so no big deal. Amazingly, Gamma was calling for 59.50 all day. And you can see here, we basically went to 59.50 initially, and then we came down, we came up, and we closed again at 59.50. So it's pretty amazing, some of this Gamma stuff that we've been working with. So that has been that. And as I said, this thing went so far that it pretty much reached like my 2-day target in 1 day. And you can see that this was also the other thing that was keeping me in the trade and thinking that we were going to get a big move, was we were doing a pretty nice, really orderly move down like this, nice pullback. And where we moved up was right here off of the lows for CPI. Now, if you guys wanted to, if you check out my weekend video, I did a market update. You can see here, and I did talk about this, and I said, hey, I think this is looking pretty orderly. And basically, you can just go from this lower section to the upper section and call it good. And that's kind of where we went. All of this, if you notice, let me get over here, was basically the S&P pulling back into its weekly 21 and bouncing. Now, we don't know if the weekly 21 is going to hold into the future, but for right now, that did hold, and I think that is a thing that's looking pretty decent in there for us. So yeah, I want to see if this works. And going forward, again, I'm seeing some pretty good strength out there. We went shopping yesterday, so leading up into CPI, we went and bought a lot of things in preparation for this, thinking that the market was going to go up, and it certainly did. So far we're pretty happy. I am seeing quite a few names out there that have started to turn around and shape up, and so we're doing great on these things. So really, really happy about this. Oh, and Bitcoin, Bitcoin miners, they're all looking pretty good too. I basically think that this is a bull flag into support, and you can see here we now have a Moxie price trigger on the hourly chart. So we alerted this one out too, and We went into the leveraged ETF of MSTR. We're in the leveraged ETF of Bitcoin. And so, yeah, I think that, if Bitcoin is going to be moving, then I think the market is done going down and we should start seeing things go up. Now, remember, we're past CPI. We do have the inauguration. I don't know if that's going to be a market mover, maybe not. Maybe it's already priced in. Who knows? And then we do also have FOMC towards the end of January. We're expecting them to not cut rates. And I don't think the market is going to freak out about that because the way I see this is that the Fed has basically taken their foot off of the brake as far as the economy and the market by cutting interest rates a little bit. Now they don't need to put their foot on the gas. They just need to take their foot off the brake. And I think that's what they've done. So they're not stimulating. They're not going to keep cutting. Even if they do, I don't know, the talk is maybe 2 more, but not at this next meeting. I think it's okay. We're stabilizing. We're coasting. And I think that we can let the market kind of do its thing. So we should be pretty good. And I'm looking forward to 2025 as being a pretty good year for a lot of things. And we've got a lot of names. And as I said, we loaded up yesterday and we're pleasantly rewarded today for all this stuff. So remember, guys, to comment, like, subscribe to the video, and if you want to come over to the Moxie room, we're always letting people in, so come on. We're having a good time. The water is warm, and we'll see you at the next one. Take care. Hey, TG here with Simpler Trading. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to leave a like or comment below. Also, make sure to subscribe and click that notification bell so you can stay up to date with my market analysis. Or you can join my free newsletter with the link in the description. Good trading, and I'll see you at the next video.